his mistakes?
Hey, Unza amefanya mistakes mingi sana. And by the way, that is good that you have asked that question. I always feel like I'm very blessed to have a big brother like him who has made so many mistakes. You know, like amefanya mistake more, but nikiangalia tu maisha yake niko like okay. So nisipofanya hii niko sawa, nikifanya hii niko sawa. Nisipofanya niko sawa, so it really helps me. And that's the reason why I would say, like, generally, I feel like I have less mistakes myself because he made a lot of them when he was trying to move forward. Umeja kukuja Nairobi tu bana hivyo, jamaa amekuja Nairobi na gari la moshi bana. You don't have anyone, you don't have a brother or a sister to tell you, enda hapa usiende hapa. You'll find yourself making a lot of mistakes. But me, at least when I came, he was already there. Unajua, even asked me at some point, you know, so nikitoka kwake nikienda kwa nyumba yangu ya mabati, and niko like, huyu jamaa alifanya hivi, akafanya hivi, mara akapata liron, akafanya hivi, you understand? So we were like, okay, so I learned from his mistakes, and not just his, that is how people should live, you know. Umejua tumefunzwa kuogopa mistakes, but you shouldn't, you know. How will you grow if you don't go through these things, you know? So learning from other people and our own mistakes is what makes us better.
Leslie, what is the one silly thing you've ever done for love?
Umejua mapenzi singechoma juu huyu jamaa amechoma sana kwa mapenzi. Sana kwa mapenzi. Mapenzi ndio shida yake kubwa kabisa.
Natatuaje hiyo shida yake ya mapenzi?
Hiyo shida yake ya mapenzi ni maombi. Ni maombi tu. We have been praying and so far so good. Umeona kuna mistake mpya imetoka lezea. Mistakes zote amesema ni za kitambo, you know, so we are really praying that apate msaada kutoka kwa Bwana.
Show, and of course we have the one and only Mr. Director Leslie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're good. You're looking amazing.
I was to tell you that. You're looking very good.
Thank you.
Mumeamua hii content creation hii
inalipa.
Hata mimi nafanya nianze kuingia hii maneno.
Turudi uko ndani.
Sasa nichukue kamera mimi mwenyewe sasa. Umejua pengine jacket unaona venye jacket wanavaa. Hata wanashangaa naenda kuangalia ile zaradi yake tena naona
ama nimeongeza na sijui kidogo.
Anasema ama nimeongeza lakini you guys are doing amazing.
Thank you so much. So we are here today to celebrate. Tonight I mean to celebrate Obinna'S, who is your brother, and you're here. I know you have a lot to tell about him. Just give us a brief of maybe how has it been the journey mpaka unaona ameka the first show na imeweza mbaya.
The journey has been amazing, ups and downs, but that is what makes it good. Sindio? Life in also playing sitamu. Most of, not even most, the stories that he was telling are actually true. Akiongea kuhusu venye alikuja Nairobi, akacheza patapotea, akaibiwa nini, all those were true. Those are true stories, yeah. So it's just talk about his story, and the story is so good because it was so difficult at a certain time, and then it changed over time through his hard work. Unajua ni kujituma tu. Akiishi Landimawe kwa nyumba ya mabati, who knew? You understand? So that is what makes it amazing. Hata sisi tumejificha kwa nyumba za mabati for so many years, but nowadays ukisema mtu anasema uongo. Oh, that is what makes my story amazing, you know, and that is what makes his story amazing. Ukiangalia journey yenye ame go through, all the hardships ame go through to get to where he is right now, and that is what makes it.
And of course, Leslie being Obinna'S brother, one of the most challenges that you have encountered with him when you sema kwa stage, tuambie.
Challenges ame encounter? Kusumbuliwa na wanawake.
Wanamsumbua?
Kawaida.
Wanamsumbua sana. Lakini wajua mtu ni kujituma, hatuwezi wa blame.
So wanamsumbua aje? Unajua kuna ile kuomba pesa, kuna wale wanamdai.
Wengine wameenda hadi ushago kwetu. Mtu ana trace hadi ushago. Kwanza venye Obinna'S alidrop welo. Alafu akasema ushago sasa kwa hiyo song. Some people traced home, imagine. But my mama alikuwa anawakaribisha tu anawahost. Nikatuko tuna wageni. For like weeks people were just coming. And most of them were ladies. Unajua, so of course it's not easy. It comes with this job. Sasa akitaka unga lazima tu avumilie hiyo side nyingine. Yes.
Maybe how do you handle such situations?
I just being friendly to people. Ventu nimesema like huwezi blame mtu kwa kujituma, si ndio?
Yes, yeah.
Mtu anajituma kumbe pili kuna mngojea na wewe pia uko free na nini. So kujituma ni sawa. Na kama uko na mtu mwingine pia you just decline in a good way. So ile hapana, mimi sikutaki, mimi sikuwa na wewe. No. Respectfully, you just tell someone, ingekuwepo lakini sasa haipo, sasa haitakuwa.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that you're so proud of your brother, Obinna?
I think the way he leads his life is hard work. Unajua hard work. Alafu na vitu zingine zenye amepuka kama drugs, alcohol, you know. In my entire family, even my close friends, we don't smoke, we don't drink, you know. Yeah. And we just think about grinding and putting our family close and our friends close. That actually is the biggest achievement. If you can just stay away from drugs and you can be a hard worker and you put your family close, surely you'll be a happy person. That's a secret. Most people don't know it. You know, when you think that you're going to find happiness in drugs or in being mischievous and doing some funny things, not really.
Yeah.
You know, zile vitu ulikuwa unakataza ukiwa mtoto, actually they are not good. You know, don't feel like now because you have the choice of doing it, now it's a good thing. No, it's still not a good thing.
Yeah.
And because so many people are doing it, it's not a good thing, you know. The most easy way is the one that everyone follows. But the difficult way, sometimes unaona Obinna'S hata kwa gym katikati ya usiku. Yeah, that is what we do. We wake up early in the morning, we work out, you know, we go to work and things like that. Mbona umekuwa mfupi? All of a sudden amekuwa mfupi. Anyway, chani nyamaza ndani hizo. So it's just about that. Him being a hard worker, keeping his family close, his kids as well. You can see how his kids are. They are so open. Wakikuja hapa wataanza ku crack jokes. You know, they are so open, they are so happy. And we talk to them, we discuss everything with them. Naambia hii iko hivi na hii iko hivi. Yeah, so the secret is that you have to work hard, stay away from drugs, put your friends and family close. That's just it.
And being Obinna'S first show, umeona venye iko watu wamekuja kumsupport. Mpaka space hakuna jamani, watu wamesimama nje. How does that make you feel?
Tunafeel ni kama tumekosea watu hapo kwa venue, mtatusamea.
Next time you'll do better.
Apology tafadhalini, hapo kwa venue hapo mtatusamea. Tuseme tu kidogo tulijiandarate. Tukubali tu tulijiandarate. Mwenye utaki kuweka show alafu bado kuna empty seats. Ndio sasa afadhali weke pale kadogo ndio watu wajae. Kumbe tukaharibu because now the space is too small. Watu wamesqueeze and everything. But I think what we'll just do is do another show to make up for this. Kwa sababu bado tupo, jokes bado ziko, everything is still here. Why would we not do another one?
You're also part of the sponsors wa hii show. Ndani tunasema mmemwaga mamilioni hapa kwenye hii show.
Hizo ni za ndani. Hizo ni za ndani.
Nje tuambie basi za nje.
Tuko na za ndani is one of the sponsors bana.
Hizo ni za ndani tu venye umesema. Acha zibaki ndani. Sio kila kitu inatolewa nje. Hii ni kitu ya familia. Sasa ukikuja uanze kusema ati nilifanya kwa familia, unaharibu. Bana kuna hiyo. Hiyo ni ya ndani kabisa. Yes.
So far so good. How is Zoid's school doing? Papa na Goldchild, and you're also director pale. Kazi iko aje? Also managing all those. Bado uko pale Obinna'S studio kama director. Mambo ni mengi sana. Na pia tumekuona juzi ulikuwa sijui ni vacation ama ni wapi ulikuwa umeenda jamani.
Haikuwa vacation.
Ilikuwa nini?
Ni venye sasa mmoja mtandaoni lazima usumbue tu lakini most of the time ni kazi. Najua nikienda pale nimeenda kazi, so I was actually there for work. I just came today in the morning. That's why I was even late to come here. I just came today in the morning. So it was about work, you know, but when you umesema kazi ni mob. Yeah, I mean, I rarely just find time to chill, but I love working. Me, I love working. Napenda nikikuwa busy. Ukitaka kunitesa niweke pale niambie usisonge, kaa hapo utulie, utanitesa sana. Me, I love working. I think I got it from my dad. He just loves work. Same as you can see my bro, he just loves. Hakuna mtu anatutuma. You see, I don't think I have a boss, but anyway, me ikifika tu 5 sharp I'm up. Na kulala kwa saa 6 za usiku, you know, I'm just used to it that way, and I love it. I love grinding, just working. So this school is doing well. Sasa hizi niko na shida za space. Watu wanakuja wengi sana. Yeah, so many people right now are venturing into the fitness business, and it's booming. You know, now watu ndio wanaanza kugundua kumbe hii fitness pia iko na mambo hapa. So many people are coming in, which is a good thing because fitness actually changes lives. That is what it does. If you can get into fitness, hauhitaji daktari, hauhitaji madawa, you don't need anything, you know. But because you don't go into fitness, that's why you need all these other people and all these other things, and you're spending a lot of money, you know. So fitness is a hit thing. The market is opening, more people are coming in, and it's doing amazing. Obinna'S TV pia tunakazana tu kukaza mwendo, you know. Hii si high season ya hii industry kama hii, but you can see what we're doing. No matter what, we wake up every morning, we shoot till late. Yeah, Mondays wote na shoot hadi za ngapi, za 9 za 10, you know. We do it anyway. You know, tunaamka asubuhi tunaenda gym bado na tunasonga tu na kazi. It's about the grit and yeah, that's what we do.
What really pushes you to work hard and be the lucky that you are today?
Ukishateseka vizuri, catalyst ya kuwa hard ni kuteseka. You know, once you have really suffered. You know, truth be told, us we didn't grow up with much. Okay. My mom was just a teacher and my dad was a salesperson, you know, and he was not even earning much, working for the Indians in Kisumu and stuff like that. Salary yako anapata kidogo, anakazana kutupeleka shule and things like that. Hizo zingine zilikuwa luxuries. Sija tumebaiwa baiskeli, sijui nini, si hizo tu wao, unaona. Yeah, like we didn't grow up with much. Really, like sijui one outfits ngapi, sijui mnaenda wapi, But me, I remember I went out with my dad only once. I gave like a swimming only once in my whole life, but I understood this situation, you know. Coming to Nairobi after school, it was the same. To struggle. Mimi nimefanya kazi kwa supermarket, nimeuza biscuits kwa supermarket. Nikamwambia mtu unaweza test biscuit. You want to test? I'm earning. Yeah, I'm earning 500 shillings a day. So moja ni ya kuenda, so moja ni ya kurudi, so moja ni ya lunch. Nimebaki na so mbili, you know, and I do that every day. So struggled, kaanza kuuza maviatu, manguo ngara, tumeuza nini. Tumefanya a lot of things, you know. So ukishateseka vizuri, you can either choose to say that since I'm down, I'm going to stay down. Or you can say since I'm down, there's nowhere else to go except up. So we wake up every day and as if tunaamua ni juu ndio tunaenda. That's a personal decision that anyone has to make.
Okay, and we've seen shemeji yako demo wa Facebook, she came in to support you guys.
Yes.
And as a director pale Obinna'S TV, should we expect a show maybe back together with Obinna?
Tumefurahia sana kumuona. Mimi nimefurahia sana kumuona. Actually, I've even posted a video of myself with her. I was so happy to see her after such a long time. You know, but never say never. You know, who are we to say never? You know, anything is possible. Anything is possible as long as the vibe is there, as long as there's connection. Tunaweza amka kesho tuseme nini kama nini. Imerudi. You understand? Yeah, we never know.
Okay. Leslie, are you where you want to be right now?
No. I'm not even halfway. I'm not even halfway there. Yeah, and being that I have a good vision of where I want to be is what makes me understand that I'm not there yet. If you don't have a bigger vision, then you just make a small step. Unaanza kujifeel, unafeel umefika. You understand? Yeah, you see some people like mtu maybe ako na gari kamoja kadogo, kanyumba pale, sasa anasema sasa mimi ndio bosi sasa. You understand? Because that is too big for them. They feel like hii sasa imefika. But if you have a bigger vision, you'll always be like, no, hii bado ni mchezo hii. You know, hata mtu akijaribu kukuambia, haikuingii kichwani, you have to feel yourself at the midst. No, I'm not even halfway there, and that's why I pray every day. That's why I wake up every day to grind, so that one day I might get there. God willing.
Yeah, and of course, you okay. How do I put this? Obinna'S is your elder brother, and of course, during these challenges.
My younger brother. Younger.
Bali tu ni mdogo.
Younger. Lakini tuangalie mwili. Hata na miaka. Si ndio?
Kimwili wewe unakaa.
Yes, tuache tu hapo.
Tunaenda kwa ukweli. Ile ukweli.
Ni mwili.
Wewe unajua mna confusing watu kwa mtandao. Hebu tuambie leo.
No, me umtroll tu. Actually, we have a sister between us. That is how old he is. Yeah. Ni mkubwa wangu zaidi tu na sister katikati yangu na yeye. Kuna sister yangu alikuwa na fight na yeye sana. Mimi unajua mimi ni last born. Mimi hata sikuwa na fight nao. You know. Yeah, but now because of gym and everything and big body, mimi umbuli kidogo. Kwa nyumba na mnyonga. Naambia nikipost niseme mimi ni mkubwa wako. Usiongee. Sema yes, mimi ndio mkubwa. Yeah, sasa ndio maana unaona nikisema hivi pinga.
What do you learn from his mistakes?
Hey, Umza amefanya mistakes nyingi sana. And by the way, that is good that you have asked that question. I always feel like I'm very blessed to have a big brother like him who has made so many mistakes. You know, like amefanya mistake more, but nikiangalia tu maisha yake niko like okay, so nisipofanya hii niko sawa, or nikifanya hii niko sawa, nisipofanya niko sawa. So it really helps me, and that's the reason why I would say like generally I feel like I have less mistakes myself because he made a lot of them when he was trying to move forward. Umeja kukuja Nairobi tu bana hivyo, jamaa amekuja Nairobi na gari la moshi bana. You don't have anyone, you don't have a brother or a sister to tell you enda hapa usiende hapa. You'll find yourself making a lot of mistakes. But me, at least when I came, he was already there. Unajua, even asked me at some point, you know, so nikitoka kwake nikienda kwa nyumba yangu ya mabati, and niko like, huyu jamaa alifanya hivi, akafanya hivi, oh mara akapata liron, akafanya hivi. You understand? So niko like, okay, so I learned from his mistakes, and not just his. That is how people should live, you know. Umejua tumefunzwa kuogopa mistakes, but you shouldn't. You know, how will you grow if you don't go through these things? You know, so learning from other people and our own mistakes is what makes us better.
Leslie, what is the one silly thing you've ever done for love?
Umejua mapenzi zingechoma juu huyu jamaa amechoma sana kwa mapenzi. Sana kwa mapenzi. Mapenzi ndio shida yake kubwa kabisa.
Atatuaje hiyo shida yake ya mapenzi?
Hiyo shida yake ya mapenzi ni maombi. Ni maombi tu. We have been praying and so far so good. Umeona kuna mistake mpya imetoka lezea. Mistakes zote amesema ni za kitambo, you know, so we are really praying that apate msaada kutoka kwa Bwana.
Wewe mistake yako, wewe I know the weird silly thing you've ever done for love.
I can't think of it.
Hakuna?
I can't think of it.
But
no, mi hata sikati yangu wapi.
Uko kwanza kwa relationship. Last time we checked, ukiongea na ulisema uko soko.
Me I'm born again.
When you're born again, people they don't fall in love.
Umejua maybe naweza kuwa father in the future. You never know. Si nimesema never say never.
Mouth has power.
No, nimesema never say never. Mouth has power. Nikikuwa father kesho nafurahia sana.
Lakini Leslie,
nitoke katika sinning za dunia. Niende nikae na wakovu. Yeah, but being a father would be a privilege for me. There's nothing I know more than the Bible, by the way. I was trained to be a preacher. I was trained to be a preacher. I was a preacher at some time, so there's nothing. From Mwanzo mpaka Revelation, tunapiga tu pa. Yeah.
We didn't know Obinna'S a DJ. Me personally, I didn't know by now.
I didn't know.
There is something that nimekuwa surprised.
Kila mtu alikuwa kandanga anasema ni Obinna'S na DJ, ni Obinna'S na DJ. Actually, the truth is Obinna'S went to DJing school. Alienda DJing school. Kama hiyo time Gold Child Media ingekuwa angeenda, but haikuwa Gold Child Media. Alifunzwa na some DJ there. I used to take him hiyo time actually. Tulikuwa naenda na yeye nakaa hapo aki DJ. I can even remember the first day alikuwa anafunza kukiu ngoma, how you cue where you drop it and stuff. Alikuwa anafanya mambo yake bana. But you see, he has just loved it over the years. Hata see, it's not even 5 years ago, ni kitambo sana when he learned how to DJ. Na tulikuwa naenda clubs ana host, akimaliza ile tamatu ameenda anabaki ana DJ. Sasa hizo sisi tunakazirika, tuende bana tumechoka. Ni za 9. Jamani ndo anaingia test sasa. Making his mistakes. Yeah, and those are some of the things he has talked about today, and that's another side of it that he has shown people today, that he knows how to DJ. He knows a lot of things. He can do faces, he can do voices, he can DJ, he can MC, he can sing. You know, even when he started singing, people were like, huyu comedian anataka kuimba nini? He started singing way before he started cracking jokes. You know, alianza kuimba kitambo sana. He has hundreds of songs. You know, hundreds of songs.
Actually, question to you, Leslie, if you would change one thing about Obinna'S, what would you wish him to change about himself?
I would give him my heart. Roho yangu inakuanga ngumu kidogo.
Si akupenda ovyo.
Yeah, si kama hiyo yake. Not even with lovers, but even with generally people. You know, Obinna'S is not a good judge of character. Ukikuja tu Obinna'S will just take you. You know, he does not look at you and everything, and that's the reason why he asked me to come and join him at Obinna'S. Because me nilikuwa na business, I was busy with my stuff, but he told me himself, come, unisaidia hapa na pale. And that was the major problem. He used to take people, anawagroom, ikifika mahali wanafanya tu bana wewe ishia bana. You know, and they don't care. They don't even send a simple text. They don't even say nini. So he's not a good judge of character. But me, I've done modern applied psychology. I read people like a book. Like nikiona tu mtu I can tell you something about anyone, and it will be true. Na nikikwambia truth atakugeuka, you know, because of people's intentions. So hapo tu, you know, of course I've been over, but siwezi kuwa na everywhere and all the time. You know, that's unapata kila mara wewe inamramba tu. Kila mara inamramba tu. But the more is learning, I hope that maybe one day he'll get there where it'll not be so easy to be deceived by people and the whatever mask that they're wearing.
As we're almost coming to tumefika hata katikati ya mwaka.
Yes.
Is there a project that you are working on, maybe currently kuna project tunashughulikia?
Projects za Obinna'S TV?
Yeah, Obinna'S, yapo.
Obinna'S TV, there's a lot, you know, there's a lot that we are working on. There's a lot of people that are coming in the same way I said last year. There are people who are coming this year. There are people who are still coming in because there are more shows that we are still creating. You know, we are a digital media studio, and that is what we do. You know, we create shows. So Leonard will create those zingine, but more and more, like we have more than 5 shows that we need to put out before the end of the year. So Apo iko packed. Yeah, when it comes to another event that we have is a men's mental health awareness walk, which we're also gonna have, which is all gonna be amazing. Everyone come through, man. Let's support a boy child. Yeah, the number of men committing suicide is still high, and we need to do something about it. That day we are going to talk a lot about it. We'll exchange a lot of ideas. We work together. We create the awareness together. When it comes to Zoezi School, right now we are looking into getting more of our own gym, you know, own space where we have everything in-house. Because right now we have to source some other things from outside. So that is what we are working on right now. Yeah. Gold Child Media Institute is doing amazing. More courses are being introduced every day. You know, we just introduced fine arts. Watu wa kuchora nini, wanachora warembo venye wako. Yeah. Wako pale sasa. You know, digital marketing is another one that is coming. Now that you guys also have your own media jobs, now you'll also need to do digital marketing for your clients. So how do you go about it? You know, how do you put a client's work out there? So that is also coming. So there's a lot in store, yes.
And of course, as we wind up, maybe yesterday was your brother's birthday. In front of these cameras, maybe you wish him a happy birthday and also take him something.
Na gift yako kwake ni gani?
Jamani.
Sasa umejua ndio nimerudi. Hata sijafungua luggage. Hata sijafungua luggage yangu. So of course, you know, because you must bring things for your family, yeah? It's like sharing the love with your family is the biggest thing ever. Most people never know it, and that's why most people live life and they feel like they are not fully satisfied with their lives. It's because maybe hawajaweka family close. You know, put your family close always. Whether maybe we're gonna have some shortcomings, it's normal. Humans have shortcomings. You have to expect it. Isikushtue ati yani ndugu yangu it's normal. That is how humans are. You know, you have to find a way to deal with it so that you can show the love. That is what is important. So of course I have his gifts, and everyone, my nieces, my nephew, I have their gifts as well. Hata sijawaona bado. You know, yeah, hata jana ndio Kushika alikuwa ananitext kwa WhatsApp. Ananiambia ngo ni mbaya. Mbona ulienda bila mimi? Akalawe tulia ndakubeba, you know. Sasa nikimchukua babake atalia. Yeah, but we are very tight with Pushki, we are very close. And just like I posted yesterday on my Instagram about my bro, that bro, is your birthday, it's your big day, you're turning 35. That's a privilege. Most people did not turn 35, you know. And continue doing what you're doing. Continue being the amazing person you are as you touch lives. You know, that is the most important calling in life, to touch life and to help other people through this journey of life. So happy birthday, bro, and I love you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Leslie. God bless you and thank you for your time.
Asante sana.
Huku ni moto. Nani amekudress?
Yeah, who is Sharon too?
Oh.
Our in-house designer.
Iko top.
Yeah, lakini la Sharon, she's very good.
Yeah.
If anyone needs a suit na vitu kama haya, just hit her up and ata nguo zangu zote by the way ni hiyo design.
Kundi ni moja, female na male.
Yeah.
Bolo na Sharon.
Si ndio? Yeah, Sharon is good. I've never worn Bolo's clothes. Sijawahi. Even though he has called me so many times to go to his shop, but I've never went. Sijaipata time ya kuenda. But I'm sure we will do something together.
Sawa Leslie, asante.
Asanteni sana.
Karibu.
SPM Buzz.